Good morning, my friends. I hope this beautiful Tuesday morning finds you well. This is Mike Johnson on the September 8th edition of Soul Shine Sessions. I'm glad you're here with me, and thank you for watching. You know, I talk a lot about the importance of writing things down, writing down goals, and that is a great strategy. But I haven't told you about something else that I've just started doing that is just as important. Many of you are like me in that you have more things to get done than you have time. And it seems like there's always somebody who is talking you into another idea or project. Well, sooner or later we run into that point where we just can't do it all. Before you get to that point, it's a good idea to do what I've been doing and make a drop it list. There are things that you have to drop in order to get done the things that are really important. If you have a list of what you need to get done or a list of projects, this should be really easy. And what we really have to do is to be able to differentiate between the urgent and the important, right? So this is so easy that I'm going to give you 6 things that should be on everyone's drop it list. How about that? So number 1 is do not answer calls from unknown or unrecognized phone numbers. Do not answer calls from unknown numbers. This is number 1 for me because I don't mind surprising others, but I don't want to be surprised. Usually it's unwanted interruption anyway. And last of all, it also results in poor negotiating positions if it's somebody that's calling to talk to you about a project or issue of importance. So let these go to voicemail. You know what that is, right? Yes, you do. Let them go. If it's important, you can prepare and call them back. Number 2 is do not email first thing in the morning or last thing at night. Don't email first thing or last thing at night. Emailing first thing in the morning scrambles your priorities and your plans for the day, and emailing last thing at night can give you insomnia. Many people don't know why they can't sleep at night or get done the important things that they need to during the day. And this little ditty right here might be the answer for both. Number 3, do not agree to meetings or calls with no clear agenda or ending time. It's important that when you meet with people that there is a clearly stated objective, a topic, an agenda. Meetings without both an agenda and an ending time end up being unprofitable to everybody involved. You might seem like a jerk at first to require this, but reasonable people will understand and comply. Number 4, do not let people ramble. Rambling is a distraction to productivity and will end in frustration for everyone. A new acronym that I've started using now is GTTP. Get to the point. I rarely have a conversation that starts out with, "Hey, how are you doing?" That's an open-ended invitation to pain and misery, depending on who you're talking to. Generally, I'll ask, "Hey, what's up?" or "How can I help you?" depending on who it is. Number 5, unless your job is customer service and revolves around email, don't constantly check your messages. Pick a time or an interval of time to check your email messages. Depending on your job, you may have to check it a little more often or maybe a little less. I generally check my email every 1.5 hours at work. If something is urgent and important, I know that they'll call me or text me. And the nice thing about a text is I can see a preview of the message and who it's from and decide if I need to read it right at that time or not. Number 6, do not work harder or longer to fix being overwhelmed. Let me say that again. Do not work harder or longer to fix being overwhelmed. The quickest way to feel more overwhelmed is to work longer or to work harder. Scientific studies have concluded that working longer rarely gets good marks for productivity. I would suggest, and scientific study suggests, that if you feel overwhelmed by the work that you need to do, that you should stop, sit down, and prioritize what needs to be done first, second, third, and then work on those by priority. Far too often we work on too many things that are not priorities, and we miss great opportunities to make good progress on what's really important. Those are my 6 things for this morning. That's my drop it list for today. I hope this has been helpful and that you've gained some value from our time this morning. If you found this helpful, please share it with your friends too. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again on Thursday. I love you. Take care.